So first of all, every change is culturally hard. So some people tend to stick to paper and they find it more trustworthy, or they think that digital solutions are hard and it will be very difficult to learn those, or that those solutions will take their jobs away. So we occasionally face certain pushback. The other reason is more on the compliance side, because renewable energy is, even though it's quite new in relation to all of other industries in history, right? But there are still some processes that were legally binding during the times when there were no such solutions as iPads or working offline with some device. So everything is bound to paper, and there are still some processes and some documents like AWPs that are physically being locked in the box. And in order to introduce something digital for it, the company has to go through certain hoops of legal approvals, and it's hard and it takes time, and occasionally this becomes a little bit of a hurdle in order to move forward. The cost is definitely high, right? And there are direct costs and indirect costs. And with direct costs, we can talk about the paper itself, buying this paper, transporting this paper, storing this paper, like renting additional storage spaces, then all the printing costs and everything associated with that. But with indirect costs, we're talking, especially in the new renewable energy, that if you misplace a checklist, then offshore vessel has to be turned around and sent back to the shore. We talk about misplaced checklists that has to be redone again, and inspections redone, which cost a lot of money, right? To repeat all these processes, to do that all from start. And in digital way, everything is stored in the cloud or on the device itself. So you have much more, let's say, safety net, and also reducing the cost along the way. With all the solutions that are in place and all the technical devices that we have, it's definitely something that should be taken advantage of, right? And it's especially useful in operations that have remote locations, or where you have a field team very far away from your office team. So it really bridges this gap between those two teams. Documentation can be exchanged much faster. You can save much more time from transferring this document instead of sailing back on shore and passing it over. Then you have all the documentation named properly, filled in legible letters, and therefore you don't have to redo all the inspections because of the lost documentation. In long term, you will deliver your projects faster, you will get your money faster, you will do more projects per year, so that will not only reduce your costs that are associated with paper, but also drive results much faster than you were doing that before. It's much easier than people may think. We do a discovery call where we understand the needs, what problem has to be solved, what value we should deliver, what's the bottlenecks. And as long as the paperwork is there and the process are standardized, we do a quick pilot project, put real-life documents in digital format. People work with those, share their feedback, we fine-tune this, everything can be changed really easily. And then it can be scaled to a larger team. And the good thing here is that you do not have to roll it out for the whole company at the same time. You can start small, navigate, test the waters, and then you can gradually add more people, your subcontractors, or whoever needs to be a part of it.